I think Optimus will end up being the most valuable thing, and I believe it has a strong chance of becoming the most valuable product ever created. You also need to be excellent at large-scale production. To keep the robot from costing hundreds of thousands of dollars, we have to bring that down to something like $10,000 or $20,000. Imagine if the world's most valuable product turns out to be a $10,000 robot. Elon Musk just made a big statement. Tesla Optimus, the human-like robot that can walk, work, and even learn by itself, might cost as little as $10,000 by the year 2026. That's cheaper than some smartphones when you think about their cost over a few years. And this isn't just for show. Optimus has already shown that it can work without human help in tough situations like disaster areas and places hit by disease. It's also expected to play an important role in helping Tesla launch millions of cyber-cab vehicles from Giga Texas. So, what changes made this possible? Does it really make sense that a $10,000 robot could do everything from helping with chores at home to working in factories and even doing rescue tasks in dangerous areas? You've probably seen the smooth video clips of Optimus moving across a factory, folding a shirt, catching a tennis ball like it's no big deal. But will it truly fix our problems? Generation 3 is Tesla's serious attempt to turn the unsure, maybe, into a confident, yes. And the only real way to know why this matters is to look at the details and how they fix real-world problems. Let's talk about how it moves. The problem of walking downstairs is a real challenge. If you've ever had to carry laundry while dealing with an aching knee or hip down a staircase, then knowing that Optimus used to struggle going downstairs feels like a serious issue. Generation 2 could walk up to 5 km per hour on flat ground and step up a curb, but it had trouble when going down. Generation 3 changes this by redesigning the ankle joints, adding a special control system just for going down, and sending balance data to a smart model every 4 milliseconds. The result? The robot doesn't just walk, it moves smoothly, taking each step like it's dancing. By the third quarter of 2025, every robot will get this upgrade, removing the worry that your 200-pound helper might get stuck upstairs and be useless. Now, picture a robot standing next to your elderly family member while holding a kitchen knife. That can feel scary. The earlier robot hand had 11 degrees of movement and could apply enough pressure to lift a box, but it wasn't sensitive enough to notice if a tomato was slipping. Generation 3 changes that completely. It adds more joints, makes the sense of touch 3 times more detailed, and includes sensors for temperature and soft bumps. The problem wasn't power, it was trust. When a robot washes vegetables, it's not about action movie danger, it's about avoiding germs. Fingers that can feel a small change in water temperature or detect soft fruit give people peace of mind. That kind of careful touch is what allows people to feel okay letting the robot near a kitchen or an elderly person. For people taking care of aging parents, Tesla's timeline may feel slow. Pilot programs in 2026, commercial models in 2027. But there's a reason for the wait. Elder care isn't just a neat feature, it's a serious responsibility. The robot must walk safely on wet bathroom tiles, spot if someone trips, and call for help before something terrible like a hip fracture happens. Generation 3 can survive in steamy bathrooms with its protective covering. It also has a smart fall detection system that looks at small movements in both people and the robot and decides in just 200 milliseconds if it should try to catch the person, help them up, or call for emergency help. It may sound like a lot, but this is solving a real problem. One person can't watch someone every hour of the day, but that's exactly what a robot like this is made to do. The price tag of $15,000 to $20,000 may sound cheap to some and expensive to others. Tesla tries to make it easier by offering a monthly lease at $499 and a battery replacement every 4 years for $1,200. But the real problem is unpredictability. One government decision in another country could slow down supplies, causing prices to jump quickly. Generation 3 avoids this by using a different type of magnet, which is heavier but can be made in North America. That change doesn't just help with costs, it also avoids political and trade problems. For companies trying to save money on every part they ship, that makes a huge difference. Still, some people worry about safety, like if the robot is hacked. Generation 3 protects against this with secure software that won't allow updates unless they are verified. If someone tries to steal the robot, it locks its joints, makes a loud noise, and sends its location. The body is also made to block regular electrical signals, so it won't stop working if there's a small electric burst, even though it's not meant to survive a military-style attack. But even this protection is enough that some home insurance companies are already planning to offer a $20 a month coverage add-on. People living far from cities don't care about tech launch parties. They care about whether something works in the rain, on dusty farms, or in freezing weather. Generation 3's outer layer handles light rain, and the self-heating battery can work in temperatures as low as -10 degrees Celsius. In 2027, Tesla will offer a terrain package that includes strong rubber boots so the robot can walk across muddy or uneven fields. The big issue in rural areas is getting repairs. Some places barely see a Tesla technician. The new plan is to send out service vans every 2 months, and robots can now connect through a small satellite dish so problems can be checked remotely. It's not perfect, but it's a big improvement from needing to send your robot back to the main factory for a repair. Some researchers say these robots could replace 5% of boring, repetitive jobs, but they'll also create new ones, maybe 3 million of them, that don't even exist today. Remember, in 2007, nobody thought being an app developer would be a normal job. The hard part is the change itself. Tesla says it will offer free job training to workers it replaces. Maybe that's self-serving, but it still helps. Generation 3 speeds up this shift because it can do both heavy lifting and detailed work like wiring. Entire job types could move from hard labor to easy monitoring. Whether that excites or scares you probably depends on how close you are to retirement. So, why is Generation 3 so special? Because it's useful in the real world. Most robots are either awkward lab projects or just not built to leave research centers. Tesla's Optimus is different. It's not just following code, it's learning how to do real jobs that matter. Tesla uses its knowledge from building cars, things like motors, batteries, and how to make products in huge numbers, and applies it to the robot. That gives them a huge advantage: faster design, lower costs, and easier scaling. The result is a robot that already does many everyday tasks well. Yes, it can receive and check packages, bring drinks, fold laundry, charge your Tesla, clean the kitchen, water your plants, carry heavy things, play games with your kids, dance, and even answer your late-night questions. And that's just the beginning. In Tesla's 2024 demo, the second-generation Optimus did several jobs smoothly without anyone controlling it directly. The robot didn't just copy actions. It saw what was happening around it and responded properly. If you make 10,000 robots, or even just 5,000, that's about the size of an ancient Roman army unit. A little creepy, maybe. But Elon says they'll probably build one such legion this year and maybe 10 legions next year. Where will they go? At first, not just homes. Tesla plans to use them inside its factories, especially the one making cyber cabs at Giga Texas. That line of work is the real goal. Optimus is expected to take over some jobs that normally require 2 or 3 people. This brings speed, accuracy, and consistency to car production. And it's already starting. Tesla plans to make 5,000 bots in 2025 and increase to 50,000 in 2026. That's why Elon said at a Tesla company event that the goal is for a robot line to make a car every 5 seconds. Just imagine, a car rolling off the line every 5 seconds. That's incredible. Tesla is simplifying the cyber cab design so it has fewer than 80 parts, down from more than 200 in the Model Y. For this to work, smart robots are crucial. They'll do casting, assembly, inspections, and shipping faster than any human crew, without sacrificing quality. Tesla isn't alone here. Chinese car company NIO is already using robots for installing parts and checking for defects. But Tesla has something others don't, a full system, where one company makes everything from the batteries to the AI that runs the robot and the self-driving cars. It's all connected. What makes Optimus smarter than its rivals? A few years ago, most people laughed at the idea of humanoid robots. They were slow, clumsy, and too expensive. And honestly, that made sense. Many robots still can't show they're actually helpful. Some even move so strangely that it's hard not to giggle. But over the last 2 years, things have changed a lot. Tesla's Optimus isn't just another test robot. It's a robot that learns, changes, and improves the more it works. This learning style is what sets it apart from everything else. Elon Musk said that Optimus will reach a point where it can watch a video of a person doing something and learn how to do it just by watching. That sounds like science fiction, but it's happening. Show it a video of someone cooking, and it will try the steps. Show it how to fold laundry or water plants, and it'll practice until it gets it right. It doesn't learn instantly, it takes time, trial and error. But that's what makes it exciting. You'll want to show your friends what it can do. The best part? It gets better on its own. At first, it's like a blank sheet. Engineers guide it by remote control while it learns tasks. Then it practices until it can do the job by itself. For example, learning to wash dishes might take a week. In the beginning, it might drop things or scrub too hard. But it gets better with every try. This is how humans learn. And it's why Optimus is so powerful. It doesn't need complicated code to take on new jobs or go to new places. Tesla Optimus is more than just an impressive piece of engineering. It shows our desire to go beyond physical limits to improve life. Sure, there will be mistakes. It might misunderstand commands or mishear what you say. You could ask for food and get an empty plate. Problems with connection, walking on stairs, and small software bugs are still likely. But Tesla is already fixing these things with regular updates and autocorrection tools. A good example, when Optimus dropped a battery cell during a demo, it quickly fixed the tray without any help. That wasn't staged, that was real AI doing real work. The biggest deal with Optimus isn't the technology or the fact that it can run for 10 hours after charging for just 10 minutes. It's that it's being made affordable. So why is Optimus the most important product? Elon Musk says this is a huge deal. He believes it'll be the biggest product in history, by far. Nothing else will come close. It could make Tesla more money than any of its cars. More than the Model 3, the Cybertruck, or even the Roadster. And here's the shocking part. This isn't a $1 million gadget hidden in a lab. Elon is talking about a robot you might actually buy for $20,000, or even $10,000. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But if Tesla succeeds, it won't just change tech, it could change our lives. Imagine a robot that looks like a person, walks like one, and helps around the house. It folds your clothes, cleans your kitchen, charges your car, waters plants, plays with your kids, and does all this for 8 to 10 hours straight. And when it's tired, it just walks to its charger and plugs itself in. No joke. What would you think about a robot that can work for 10 hours straight and recharge itself? Sounds impossible, but that's what Tesla is building. And Elon Musk wants Optimus to do even more, work in homes, factories, hospitals, and disaster areas. That's the big goal. Most robots like this cost hundreds of thousands and still move awkwardly. Tesla is different. They're using the same parts from their cars in the robot. That saves money and speeds up development. Even the robot's body has gotten better. In Generation 3, Tesla swapped the old battery for the 4680 battery they use in their cars. It made the robot 22 pounds lighter, better balanced, and more efficient. No more big battery backpack. Now the battery fits right inside the chest, making it feel less like a machine and more like a person. So if Optimus does sell for $10,000 or $20,000 in 2026, would you be one of the first to buy it, or would you wait until others try it first? Why? Please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you want more amazing updates about Tesla EVs or the Tesla bot, make sure to like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Tesla Car World and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We truly appreciate your support. See you in the next video.